Nebraska volleyball sweeps Wisconsin to move on to the Final Four. Sweeps them again. I was this 3 times in a row we played them. 3 times in a row we swept them. Remember all the pain Wisconsin has caused us over the past few years? Yeah, well, now it's their turn. Beth will do another reaction video later, probably with a lot more technical knowledge than I have about volleyball. And I am doing this one because, hey, I'm not sitting on the toilet. And I love volleyball, and this match was fun to watch because it was incredible volleyball all around. I don't know if you're paying attention to the NCAA volleyball tournament, but so far, all the #1 seeds have advanced. Next up is Creighton, #2 seed versus Penn State, #1 seed. Could be 2 Nebraska schools in the final. That'd be exciting, even though we have to hate Creighton. Although, do we root for Creighton or Penn State? Anyway, Nebraska, I think the interesting thing about this match is the digging for me. The defense on both sides was just amazing. Of course, Nebraska did a little bit better in Wisconsin. Nebraska started out a little sluggish in set 1 and came back to win 26-24, so a little bit of extra point action. Set 2, Nebraska came out and slaughtered Wisconsin to start that match. And Wisconsin had to make up a lot of room, which they did, but it was just too much for them to overcome. 25-17, boo-hoo Wisconsin. In the third, what was it? Nebraska was down 15-11 and then outscored Wisconsin 14-6 on the way to advance to the Final Four and keep alive their hopes of a national title. Whew. The few things about this. Taylor Landfair led everybody with 13 kills. And I think, at the beginning of the season, you kind of looked at Taylor Landfair. And honestly, for me, I looked at her and went, okay, why is she on this team? And then as the season progressed, you got the idea of, okay, yeah, that's why she's on this team. And she did phenomenal. It was nice to see that, if you watch the Dayton match, the Nebraska offense was pretty sluggish. They set Harper Murray like 84,000 times, and they didn't really set much to anybody else. And you kind of wondered, you knew they couldn't do that same thing against Wisconsin and advance. So in this match, they moved it around quite a bit. Taylor Landfill, 13 kills. Andy Jackson had 10. Murray with 10. Rebecca Alec with 5. Sarah Franklin for Wisconsin led them with 12 kills. Hitting percentage, Nebraska was at 210, Wisconsin at 126, so both teams probably down quite a bit from what they're used to hitting. The digs, 59-49 in the favor of Nebraska. Let's see, attack errors, 22 for Wisconsin, 17 for Nebraska. Service errors. And, my wife watches these matches with me, and she pointed out that the service errors, she thinks, is a lot to the crowd because they're so close to you. They get in your head. And, oh, my God, the crowd at Devaney was amazing. It sounded so loud there. You couldn't hear that one guy, Kevin, even yelling because everybody else was so loud. What a fun! I think that we probably missed our chance, the wife and I, to go to this year's NCAA finals. But she says, we should go next year. Next year's Penn State. That could be fun. But I wonder who's going to Louisville. Shout out in the comments if you're going to Louisville to the KFC Yum Center and to go to the Final Four. I've been to a Final Four here in Minneapolis as a photographer. It was a damn good time. Okay, anything else I can say about this match? Yes, one really big thing that stood out to me. One really big thing. I'm banging on the table. Harper Murray. Last year, I think it was pretty evident, especially in the national title game, that Texas served to Harper Murray. If my memory serves me, they served to Harper Murray constantly, and she really had a hard time returning the serves or digging the serves, whatever it is. And this time you saw Wisconsin serving to her over and over, and she played so phenomenally. So she's such an amazing all-around player. And obviously, Lexi Rodriguez, I think, is the best volleyball player in the nation. And then there's the I mean, everybody really. It's really just beautiful to watch. It was a beautiful game, wonderful volleyball. The rallies were, I guess it struck me that the rallies in this match were probably the longest of any I can ever remember watching. Whew. Nebraska moves on. I'm not on my toilet. And we're going to see what happens with the rest of this tournament because it's going to be very competitive from here on out. No matter if it's we're playing Creighton or Penn State to get to the national title game, it's going to be some hellacious volleyball. Hope you're tuning in because it's fun. All right, go Big Red. There's hope with this team anyway. Okay, goodbye.